From tragic fire to state failure. Survivors and bereaved were let down by the council and government, according to their lawyers who spoke at the Grenfell inquiry.
There was no one there from Kensington and Chelsea or central government. No one official. It was left to the community and local groups to fill that gap.
This new section of the inquiry looks at the immediate response to the fire. A story of survivors and bereaved looking for their loved ones on their own, and those who escaped who had nowhere to go.
People already devastated by a fire in which they lost not only all of their personal possessions, but many friends and neighbours now found themselves being moved from pillar to post, from one unsuitable hotel to another. They felt abandoned, uncomfortable, and at times distressed and deeply traumatised.
The council are said to have vanished in the days after the fire. A volunteer army from the local community took over, providing food and water. The inquiry heard how the council was more concerned with its own image rather than helping residents. In fact, at a meeting the day after the fire with government officials from the DCLG, it called some of them hostile.
At 11 a.m. on the 15th of June, RBKC registered great concern over community tension, with hostile residents very vocal in negative comments towards the incidents. DCLG officers on watching briefs then fed back to Whitehall later that day, quote, worried about community tension, several embittered residents painting the situation in a very poor light, incite a mob.
Kensington and Chelsea admitted a number of failings and through their lawyer quoted the council leader.
We did not cope well enough in our initial response to the tragedy. I am deeply sorry for the grief and trauma that you are suffering. I am deeply sorry that we did not do more to help you when you needed it the most.
The government said they wanted to learn lessons from the tragedy which killed 72 people. Tomorrow, the bereaved and survivors will start giving their evidence. Rags Martel, ITV News, at the Grenfell inquiry.